Well, quite an underwhelming looking card here in FUT Birthday Paulo Futre, but he is one of my favourites at the start of every game, so I'm hoping, even though he's got bad shooting and passing, he should feel quite good in game. Is your team looking a little something like this and you want to upgrade it on FC25? Well, today I might have a solution for you with LootBar.gg. LootBar.gg is the fastest place to get your coins, but not only that, they are also the cheapest. Not only are they 8 to 10% cheaper than all other competitors, they're also considerably cheaper than FC points. On top of that, LootBar are now also offering 8% extra coins on every single order. You can also now buy packs directly from LootBar, which is cheaper than on the game. And don't just take it from me, a lot of other creators are using LootBar. And you know you can trust them because their reviews are brilliant. And on top of all of that, guys, they offer a very, very fast delivery service, getting you your coins within 30 minutes. So if you are looking for FC25 coins, make sure to go to the pinned comment or the description and use code VIPER to get 8% off all of your orders. So guys, before we start this review, if you are enjoying the content and you appreciate this review, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I wasn't going to review this card, but I actually think Paulo Futre is one of the more underrated heroes on every FIFA/FC game. Of course, he used to be a legend as well. He is 5'9" explosive, 5-star, and left-footed, playing on the left-hand side of the pitch. He is an 87 rated squad, an 86 with a team of the week, and then an 85 with a Portuguese player. He has got for roles left mid, winger plus, and inside forward plus plus, which is really good if you play the 4-4-2. At right wing, he's got winger plus also, and inside forward plus plus. At striker, he's got false line plus plus and advanced forward plus. And then at left wing, which we're going to be playing him on the left wing, winger plus, and then again inside forward plus plus for his play styles. I actually think he's got an awesome set of play styles. Starting off with finesse and incisive silver. He's got trickster plus, which, as we all know, is a bit pointless. He's then got first touch, flair, rapid, quick step, and technical. Now, if I remember correctly, at the start of the game, he had the best dribbling on the game, in my opinion. You know, his 88 rated hero. So good at kind of slaloming into space and then finding the trivela. So I'm hoping this is what this card is going to be really good at as well. For his in-games, it don't look promising, does it? It doesn't look promising. He's got great pace at 97 and 94 for acceleration and sprint speed. His attack positioning and finishing is okay, I guess, at 85 and 84. Shot power at 80 is terrible. 83 long shots, 84 volleys, and then 96 penalties. His shooting needs a boost. Absolutely, we're going to be boosting that. His passing also, in my opinion, needs a boost. He's got 81 vision, which is poor. 86 crossing, which is okay. 87 free kick accuracy, which we don't care about. 84 short pass, which is okay again, I would say. 77 long passing and 81 curve. His passing is quite disappointing as well. For his dribbling, he's got 95 agility and 94 balance. He's got 88 reactions, 94 ball control, 97 dribbling, and 94 composure. He offers nothing physically other than the fact that he's got 83 stand, which should be good enough for him. And the chem style, in my opinion, is really easy. I think you have to put a dead eye on this card. And I do think with the dead eye applied, it turns this card from like a 5 out of 10 to like a 7.5 out of 10 on paper. He gets 93 attack positioning, 92 finishing, big boost to his shot power, which is needed, up to 92. Gets 87 long shots and maxed out penalties, 89 vision here, and then also gets 96 short pass, which is a big boost, and then 85 curve on him as well. We're going to be playing this Paulo Futre on inside forward plus plus and roaming in the 4-2-1-3. Let's get into a few games and see if he's any good. Here is game one coming up with Paulo Futre, and oh dear, this guy's in for a shock. Really hard to test out a card like this against a team like that, so this is going to be quite funny, I reckon. I expect him to have an absolutely incredible sprint boost, first of all. That's what I really liked about his base card. He always had an insane sprint boost. And yeah, look at that right there. Straight away, that sprint boost is outrageous. I knew it was going to be. And of course, playing against someone like this isn't a good test for a card like this. But you can already tell straight away that the sprint boost is awesome on this card. Look at his sprint boost. And his dribbling, for that matter. Oh, his dribbling. His shooting ain't very good, but his dribbling is absolutely wild. Sprint boost is crazy. The dude's moving his keeper, so I know he's actually a decent player. His dribbling, guys. I know we're playing against a bit of a weirdo here. This guy's actually really good. Like, he is really good. You can tell that by the fact it's 25 minutes in. And it's still 0-0. Which is crazy. But this Futre has got the craziest dribbling I've ever seen, man. He has got absolutely crazy dribbling. His shooting is piss poor, though. His shooting is piss poor. But his dribbling outside of, you know, anything else is one of the things that is amazing about this card. And you can really feel it in game. He's so goddamn responsive. And I suppose it just kind of depends on how much you value that if you're going to complete this card. As you can see, guys, this dude is actually really annoying to play against. Really annoying. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Oh, that's a good goal, man. That's a good goal. He's going to be a bit of a Trivella merchant, guys. He is going to be a bit of a Trivella merchant, but his Trivellas have felt amazing so far. And the reason I say he's going to be a bit of a Trivella merchant, because, you know, we've already done a few shots with him inside the box, and they haven't been very good, right? They've been saved really easily. That's even with the Deadeye applied, by the way. So you're going to have to kind of be forced into Trivellas with him. What I really like about him is his responsiveness. You know, I don't know if it's enough to save the card, you know, being, you know, probably like, what, 150, 200k? I don't know if it's enough to save the card ultimately, but I do really like some of the things that he's got. I really, really like his responsiveness. I like his skills. I don't like the fact he's got Trickster Plus. Just give him Trickster Silver and give him like Quick Step Plus. But he doesn't feel bad, all things considered, I have to say. It's that, guys. You know, how much do you value that, right? And how much do you value insane dribbling? Because, let me tell you, man, this card's dribbling is otherworldly, man. It is so good, his dribbling. It's so good. And that sprint boost too. Wow. His sprint boost, guys. Jesus. Here is game 2 coming up with Paulo Futre. Let's hope for a better team. Oh, yeah, that is a lot better to play against. Let's go. Futre again here. Oh, you can see how weak he is. I feel like he should be retaining the ball there and we should be scoring. So don't expect this card to have any strength at all. In fact, he's super, 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 super weak. Super weak. Good goal from this guy. That's good, though. Look at that. Really nice. Good pass as well into Ronaldo here. Unlucky not to score there. This Futre does offer some good things, guys. I know it's going to be quite unpopular that I'm saying this, but this Futre isn't a bad card by any stretch. Here he is again. Great pace. Great pace on this card as well, guys. Great pace. Yeah, man, his pace is just crazy. That is a good ball as well into Lauren James. We're unlucky not to score there. This card's good, man. I don't care what anybody says. This card is good. Let's see if Futre can find this then, shall we? Good pass into Ronaldo. All right, guys. Listen. Complete this card. He's cheap enough that you should complete him. And he's going to fit into Evo soon. This card is really, really good. I'm enjoying him an awful lot. I do think he comes with problems. Absolutely. But he's also just really good, guys. Like you don't get to use players that have that level of dribbling very often. And he is one of the craziest dribblers on the game. Here he is, Futre with his technical dribbling. Very tight. Look at that. That is nuts, man. I'm sorry. That technical dribbling is the best on the game. It's the best on the game. Wow, he's actually kept the ball there, strength-wise. That's mad. Look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Guys, trust me. Best dribbling on the game. I want to be very, very clear with you guys at the end of this video, because I know you're going to get in the comment section with your pitchforks and you're going to be saying you're talking absolute waffle. This card has got a few problems. I'm going to go over them first. Of course, his passing could be a little bit better. His through balls, generally speaking, are really good. So I don't have too much bad to say about his passing other than the fact I wish he had ping pass and tiki-taka. Passing's okay on this card. I do think he makes a great cam. Sadly, doesn't have that position. So your options really are for this card, in my opinion, are either striker on the false 9++ or left wing on inside forward ++, which will make a bit more sense right now as we talk about his shooting. Shooting is quite poor on this card. Just overall, his finishing seems a little bit stinky, if I'm being honest with you. But as per usual, with a card like this, and you see that poor shooting, you think, okay, is there any other ways I can abuse his shooting? Does he have good finesse shots? The answer to that is no. But his Trivellas are incredible. This card is a Trivella merchant in terms of his shooting. Absolutely. I concede that. And that is what he is. He's a Trivella merchant, absolutely. But his Trivellas are incredible. His shooting outside of that isn't very good. His pace is unbelievable. If you can get, the first touch, rapid and quick step buff, good luck stopping him. Even though he's really weak, he is so responsive and quick off the speed boost. It is scary. Because he's got them 3 playstyles, it's really helpful. Really wish EA gave him Press Proven Plus instead of Trickster Plus, but, you know, I digress. You can't have it all your way all the time. But his pace doesn't need boosting, and it's absolutely insane. We've talked about his shooting. A few negatives on the shooting, a few negatives on the passing, but overall, I think he is good enough here for you to complete him. Dribbling on this card is genuinely the best I've used on the game, and that is because he's 5'8". He's got incredible dribbling play styles. Technical plus on him feels like technical times or technical X. It's that good. You know, it really is that good. The best technical dribbling I've used on the game. L2 R2 dribbling, the best I've used on the game as well. The only thing that could be a little bit better with his dribbling is his left stick, and that's because he doesn't have press proven. But trust me when I say he has got the best R1 dribbling you'll use, and also the best L2 R2 dribbling. So sticky, very similar to Messi in this regard. This card, generally speaking, is very similar to Messi. I love this dribbling. I absolutely love this dribbling, and I think it's the selling point for this card. You know, he is still relatively expensive looking at the base card stats, but that dribbling is top tier. Stamina is also good enough on this card, but outside of that, his physicals are absolutely bobbins. Do I think you should complete this one? I absolutely do, for a few reasons. Playstyle pluses are currently at 2 on all cards, really. We're going to be getting 3 playstyle pluses next week. I know that for a fact, or maybe not next week, but in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I would say, because our Arawan is coming on the season pass, and he's got 3 playstyle pluses. This card is also very close to evoable, so I think completing him and keeping him as kind of backup for a while, even though he is really good now, I may add, but I think this card is really close to fitting into evos that will boost up his shooting and passing massively, and I just really like this card. I think he's a great option right now already, great off the bench, great in your starting 11 if you like Travellas, but complete this card. He's going to fit into evos. He's good already, really fun to play with, and actually quite a sweaty card.